I'm showing my support for actor Yu Manglong for justice to be served in this man's case. If you don't know, this beautiful man, but also beautiful soul, was found dead in a street in Beijing near a luxury apartment. And at first, just the sheer news of this death was shocking. But later on, from Chinese netizens and Chinese fans of actor Yu Manglong, information started to come out about the events that led to his death. So I've been diving my nose through a lot of videos that I was tagged into because I asked to understand why this happened and why people kept asking for justice for this man. And I discovered that essentially he was tortured from September 8th in various places because essentially he did not want to give in to the abusive practices that are done in the industry. There's a recording of him with his voice saying that he was abused since he was 25. That's when he entered the entertainment industry. And he no longer wanted to do that. He just wanted to carry on with acting, and that's it. Also, apparently he had gathered evidence of several people in his circle, not just with the agency that he was working with, but just people in the circle who were doing money fraud. And he wanted to use that information to be left alone, so to bargain for his freedom. Sadly for him, 17 people, including scriptwriters, directors, other fellow actors, and other people from the business world and people related to somebody in the Chinese Communist Party, tortured him. There are recordings of some people saying he's not going to die, just let him be. And he was abused in different ways, thrown from different stories, cut open to extract a bit of, or a piece of USB that he had swallowed. Allegedly, that USB contained evidence. He was bullied, and there are videos of him being dragged on the floor and dragged in a building. People saying no more alcohol, and a woman, there was also a woman present, filming the whole thing, him crying in desperation. And apparently, because paparazzi got hold of that information, so at least somebody in that circle of 17 torturers, spoke out and alerted the press and also spoke to the police eventually because names have begun to emerge. Details about the places and the actions that were done to him began to emerge, and people started ratting out one on the other. I remember this year hearing about a news about an actor, 33 or 34-year-old actor, who had stabbed his girlfriend being 16. That man got the death sentence because of abuse and killing. What are these 17 torturers or tortioners, I don't know what the word is in English, what are they going to get according to Chinese law? They are speaking, okay? Essentially, they have begun to whistleblow one on the other and just communicate the gruesome information that was out there. I want to show my support. I am a fan of Chinese dramas. There are a lot of actors whom I appreciate, support, and want to see them thrive and want to see them act in beautiful dramas, basically. I do not want to see them, hear about them being tortured, bullied, harassed, and killed. I don't want to support that kind of an industry. If you remember, earlier this year, information came out about Zhao Lucy. She was also abused by her agency all the way to becoming paralyzed, and she was taken in a wheelchair to hospital. For some days she was unable to speak. I understand the medical diagnosis she was given at the time was aphasia. And when she was able to speak again, so she regained her full control of her mental capacities, she began speaking about the abuse that she had been going through by her agency. Exactly what this man, Yu Menglong, was screaming in agony, that since he was 25, this man was 37 now, since he was 25, so for 12 years, he had been harassed. He was no longer willing to subject himself to that. He just wanted to act. So I hope that this information, this video, just with all the other videos that are being shown online, if you seek or actually search the hashtag Justice for Yu Menglong, you're going to see a lot of short reels. And if you go in the comment section, there are a lot of users who are typing really long comments detailing the things that Yu Menglong went through before his death. Other comments where names are given from those 17 people present in those days of torture. You're going to hear that initially the police ruled out any possible foul play, but netizens wouldn't have it. And the more information that is being leaked, because essentially somebody in those 17 people was not okay with what was going on, information is leaking now online. And I've seen material on YouTube, on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, obviously. Probably there will be on Facebook soon. So just like in Zhao Lucy's case, information started spreading on all Western social media. Okay? So yeah, I too demand justice for Yu Menglong. I am extremely saddened that this situation happened. Nobody should die because they don't want to comply to abuse in the industry. I want to see the actors that I am fond of and that I cherish. I want to see them thrive. I want to see them at peace. And to think that they're also bullied sometimes by netizens who call them ugly, fat, not idol material. Meanwhile, them being harassed and abused by the industry. That's awful. In the 21st century, this should not happen anymore. And I am here to support, okay, sure, justice for Yu Menglong, absolutely. Justice for any other actors, because some comments are also linking other deaths from the past that were unexplained, sudden, unexplainable deaths, to this case. So I also hope that other cases of abuse come to light, and I hope that these practices are stopped. And I hope that the Chinese Communist Party understands that just because they are the Communist Party, it doesn't mean that they should harass the people who are taking China's image across the planet. Okay, they want soft power. Don't torture, don't kill, don't abuse the people who are carrying that soft power for the country everywhere on the planet. Don't do that to any of your citizens. Some people said that they're not going to watch Chinese drama anymore. I'm one of those people who are not going to watch it. Some people said they don't want to travel to China because this kind of abuse is going on. I'm seriously, I wanted to travel to China, but hearing about this, no. Justice for Yu Menglong.